Okay, I haven't made a video in a while. I'm basically doing this right now to get some stuff on my chest a little bit. And if you haven't heard the news already, they killed another innocent man in the United States. Troy Anthony Davis was killed at 11:08 p.m. here in Georgia for a crime that he didn't commit. And I'm not saying that as a person knowing everything, I don't know everything. But the fact of the matter is, there was not enough evidence to convict the man in the first place. You have testimonies that have been turned over. Basically, the people who said it said he didn't do it, that they were forced to do it or whatever. That should bring up some reasonable doubt in the first place to do the case over again. There's nothing we can do about it now. They killed the man and they're still playing God or whatever. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I wanted to, just pretty much say, screw the whole thing. Fuck it. I'm not helping. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to sit back and, pretty much prune up and rust in the corner like any other person does do anything. Just go along with the flow and do shit. But talking to a few people and realizing the person I am won't allow me to just give up and not say anything and not fight back. So I'm going to do what I set out to do. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'm not doing anything for a while as far as paying attention to what the government says and what the government does. And I want to pass it along to everybody else. I want everybody to do the same thing. What I'm saying is, let's fight the system. Let's start a revolution by pretty much going about it in an apathetic way. If the government wants to do something, we say, screw you, we're not going to do it, and we're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to do what's important for our people, for our nation, for our communities, so on and so forth. If they want to go to war, we're not going to go. We're not going to support it. We can support the troops and their decision to go, their decision to fight. That's their job. That's what they have to do. But we're not going to get up there and say, okay, yeah, that's what we're going to follow it. When they go, we'll say, we're not going with you. We're not sending our people out there. They're going because that's their job, but we didn't authorize it. We're not saying we want to fight. When they want to run for office for what? So you can do what you want to do and say what you want to say and pretty much play God, not listen to what we have to say, not go along with our desires, our hopes, our dreams. We said we didn't want this man to die, but you went ahead and did anyway. So we're not electing you. I'm not going out and voting for somebody who's not going to listen to what I have to say and not do what I ask them to do. They're going to do what somebody else said to do. Fuck you. I'm going to do what I'm going to do for myself and my family. Something happens in my community. Something happens down the street. There's a crime. There's a break-in. I'm not going to call the police. I'm going to get a group of people together and we're going to investigate it ourselves and we're going to stop it. We're going to do what we need to do for our own people, for our own communities, for our own nation. The government right now has always been on their own little agenda, doing their own little thing. And that's what we should do. We shouldn't wait for them to do anything for us because they're not going to do anything for us. They're not going to stand for us. They're not going to help us. They're not going to listen to us when we say we want this to happen. We want this to occur. They don't want to do it? Fine. Don't do it. We'll do it for ourselves. If you feel that this is something you want to do, this is something you want to back, this is something you want to be a part of, a system of government where the people help themselves, not these elected officials that's supposed to run the country on our behalf, but they do it on behalf of the big money people. Whoever has the most money gets the most power, gets the most respect, gets the most whatever. Instead of doing that, you want to, you're not there, you can't get there, you don't desire to be there, like most of us who really sit down and think rationally about the society. By all means, join me in paying them no more attention. President wants to talk, let's make it the lowest rated broadcast in history. Every time any president, from Obama on forward. You got a local government, they want to build a new road. You have to vote for it, right? We have to vote for that, right? You don't want the road to go through your neighborhood. Don't vote. Don't do it. Don't vote for it. Matter of fact, when they come to bulldoze your house, don't move. Don't leave. Apathy and flat out disrespect and just paying them no attention is the way I think we're gonna change anything. We're gonna change the situation. Don't buy anything for the government. Spend as little money as you can. Just take care of what you need to take care of, and that's it. Don't do too much for these people, because they're not doing shit for us. That's black, white, Hispanic. That's every racial group out there. They're not standing for us anymore. They're not listening to us anymore. We're not, a country that has a government working for us. The government thinks we work for them. Let's change that. This is the beginning of the revolution for whatever you want to call it. Basically, I'm not doing shit for anybody but people who deserve my fucking help. Be easy.